Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker MSQ. In the last video, we discovered there was a contingency plan in case Zodiac died, which involves a spaceship. Maybe it's the moon, maybe it's a specific part of the moon. And the crewmates, which are Loprits. A hairy situation. Thancred's dumbfounded expression suggests he is still struggling to comprehend the spectacle he has just witnessed. They must be the Loprits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let's be about it. Okie dokie. Whee! The Loprits all appear to have set about their tasks. Whither is their leader, I wonder? Oh. So I want to go over here, but I want to get this first. I should have got the dog to come with me. Alright, let's get this. Whoa. Camping way. And my headset just beeped. Nothing for it, only one thing to be done, scrap it all and start over. What? I'm thinking of spending a night outside Bestway Burrows, but I'm not sure what I'll need to take with me aside from a tent, I suppose. Alright, let's head to Gemstone Trader. Hello, Trading Way. It's all the fun the traders on Ephirus were getting up to, and so I thought to myself, hey, I could do that. So here I am, eagerly awaiting your patronage and bi-colour gemstones. Well, that's nice. Yeah, you don't have anything for me to get at the moment. A chipper Loprit. Fighting way. Dancing way. Okay, I see what the theme is here. Hey, chipper Loprit. Hum hum hum. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Ephirus. And that's a promise. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Hello? Such a fascinating apparatus, though it's hard to believe you could house so many crew members. Even so, there is nothing else to suggest other types of accommodation. Okay, I might need to pause things here just until I find my bloody charger for the headset, because this is getting annoying. It's over here. Nope, that's not it. Come on, it's gotta be one of these wires. I've sworn I put it out. Uh-oh, there goes Amanda. Yeah, I'm going to have to pause for a second before I find that, because this is getting a wee bit out of hand. So I will see you guys again in a few seconds. Okay, I am back with my headset plugged in. So let's see, I've got to talk to a dozing Loprit. We have Weaving Way. We have Guiding Way. Nyum. 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 Leader? No. Sleeping Way. My job is... Perhaps I'd better ask. Alright. Speak with Snappy Loprit. I'm surprised there's not more of a fuss that, you know, humans are here. Let's see, Snappy Loprit. Recording way. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Hum hum hum. Were you the one giving orders earlier? I should have said the Watcher sent me. Me? Oh, yes, of course. As the only one around here capable of doing anything properly, it falls to me to take charge of the others. Well, well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing around gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run back along toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the center platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. Okie dokie. I really should have done some more fates around the moon. Yeah, I could have got a riding map. Could have moved a little faster. Ah well. So back up and then over to there. Okie dokie. Yeah, this place was definitely meant for the Amratines. Speak with the Snappy Loprit again. It is astounding how the Loprits, despite their diminutive stature, are able to maintain such gargantuan facilities. Given their size, getting from one end of the place to the other must be exhausting. I honestly don't know how they do it. The etheric composition and density of the sphere is quite similar to the crystalline concept we've seen before. It likely shares their capacity for storing memories and knowledge. Mapping way. Visitors at last, welcome! Good to talk.
My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Etheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense. this?
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetherius, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further. Here we have Aetherius, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Aetherius, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Aetherius is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetherius, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star! Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Etheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it? Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Well, this is going to be a comedic adventure. I should have realised something was amiss when Living Way referred to us as children. Whatever delightful misconceptions do they hold, I wonder? 'Tis unfortunate that the domiciles were constructed in error, but their willingness to perform such sweeping renovations is a testament to their commitment. I cannot fathom the resources required for a facility so vast. Why do I get the feeling we're going to have our hands full dealing with the Loprits? Oh dear, I certainly hope Building Way can complete the renovations before more guests arrive. Or perhaps he should leave them as they are. That way you'd have more space to lounge about. That'd be nice. A taste of the moon, and that gets me purple carrot juice. Of course. With the final days fast approaching, Living Way is keen to complete her preparations. Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people, and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it is imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers-to-be. If there is anything at all, that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. Well, don't call them children. And address it we shall, here at Best Way Burrows. We have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. We have produced myriad amenities as we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked at an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Meet me at Caratorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of Etheris rotting to its core being a matter of course is rather concerning, no? Nevertheless, let us take this opportunity to learn more of the Loprits and this vessel. Let's hope Xenos doesn't smash it. I probably jinxed it now. Hey, where am I going? What door is there? Is there a door? That looks like a door. Geronimo! Wee. Okay, speak with Living Way. To the Caratorium! So this is the moon crater, and this is inside of a ship. Okay. I see. Hopping Way, Yawning Way. Ooh. Rainbow Crystal. What the... Please don't be enemies. Why are you enemies? Ay. Right, party check. Hast thou spied the peculiar sentinels patrolling the vicinity? Approach them with caution, or better yet, not at all, for they make no distinction between friend or foe. Yeah, they might want to sort that out. Am I the only one who suspects we're not going to find anything edible whatsoever? I suspect carrots. Given the earlier confusion regarding our size, I cannot help but wonder if they even know the first thing about us. Cooking Way. You're a lot smaller than we expected, but I trust you still have large appetites, yes? Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Allow me to introduce the head of foodstuff production. Cooking Way, pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labour, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I've learned about all the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received. Why, I've practically worn the words from those invaluable pages. Why do I feel like it's going to be Archon Loaf? Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock, recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up, and we're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here, and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. So when are we going to create a solution for the final days? No? Okay. Right. Hop. And hop. Do I even need to be up here? Yes. Blasting Way. Storage crate. Here's a conundrum. Which carrots should we start with? I vote Philosopher's carrots. They'll keep us light in our feet. No, iron carrots. We won't get far without bulging hues. The hell? You open the storage unit and find a rainbow-coloured assortment of carrots. The assuming orange, the peculiar blue, the vibrant yellow, the ominous crimson carrot. Let's go for orange carrot. From fun to tip, no scratches or blemishes mar this immaculate specimen. Nevertheless, if not for its excessive length and girth, one might think it was an ordinary carrot. Sure. On Sankford, you elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it's safe to eat first. Show Cooking Way the obscenely large carrot. What is this? Why are you guys growing cactus? Is that a cactus? Or is that just more carrots? I think they only have carrots. So, did any of our selections set your mouth to watering? No. Obscenely large carrot. Even Vieira are like to swoon at the sight of so grand a carrot. That will be offended by all those who assume that they would. Damn. Ah yes, a fine choice, one of my personal favourites actually. Please dig in, I'm eager to hear what you think. Eat the obligely seen carrot. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. There is a satisfying crunch as you sink your teeth into the orange skin, and a warm tingling sensation runs down your spine. With a second bite, a wave of euphoria washes over you, and you drown in bliss. Alas, as you finish, the elation fades, leaving you with a desperate craving for another carrot. That's addiction. Carrot of happiness! Okay. What did you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The carrot of happiness is filled bursting with nutrients and is guaranteed to leave you feeling satiated. It's a staple among us loprats. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help us sleep. As you can see, we have a carrot for every occasion. I certainly see demand for this in Charlian. But what if I don't like carrots? You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Worry not, we have pureed versions on hand if you haven't the time to chew. I take it you two had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from and naught else. Yep. Dude, you gotta have a bit of variety. If I may ask, what exactly did these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Etheirys? Surely you're aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are, but, well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. I see what's going to happen here. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? You mean steaming, boiling, roasting and the like? I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways, but our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? A rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary, that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, geroons, present, continuous verb, conjugations, just the basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore did Vykind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. Give it a try. I see. I feel like this is going to be a crafting beast tribe. Craft better food. Or delicious food. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though, if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Etheirys as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Until such a day, one I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is naught but carrots on the menu. Alright, a taste of the moon. I was expecting something more... I don't know, I wasn't expecting this after Zodiark. While I'm sure the Loprats would hop at the chance to expound upon carrots in exhaustive details, perhaps it's time we moved on. I hate to admit it, but I did rather like the carrots. Styled a hero. And that gets me 5 free gear. Oh, that is better item level than what I have. Living Way is eager to show you more of the moon's wonders. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Oh boy. Tell you what, let me get this bit of the map. I'm sure I'd probably go there anyway, but let's get this little bit of the map. And there we go. Lovely. Damn, I was expecting more craters, not just one big crater. And then this. Hunger strikes. Oh, don't say that. I haven't actually had lunch yet. What the... Is it the FF4 battle theme now? It is. Holy shit. I kind of wish I got into the older FF games when I was a kid. I only started with 10. Do you suppose the clothes they prepared will be as grossly oversized as the carrots? Garments born of the heavens, crafted with methods ancient and forgotten, dress befitting we who walk in shade, stewards of the esoteric. The fuck are you talking about, UNJ? It's hardly silk tapestries, but perhaps we'll be pleasantly surprised. Alright. Living way. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task. Creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra viz we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read about your habit of changing attire to match your current profession, or your chosen profession, for the sake of efficiency, I presume. This also has been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they will see to the rest. Okay. Looks like you can't even reach the bloody ceiling here. Restless Lopret. Okay, how do I get up here? Where's the stairs? There's the stairs. And jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. Oh, it's you! Well, the visitors from Aferis. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Alright, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? Simple yet functional. Simple and functional, right. This will only take a moment. Oh dear lord, I hate it. There we are, all finished. A perfect fit, if I do say so myself. Nothing too billowy or frilly, as you can see. Also light and durable. Sure to serve you well, wherever your travels might take you. Would you look at that, speechless, and there I thought you may not like it. If you mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment's changes area of effect. Okay, I'm back after trying to answer a door. Speak with the restless Lopret to restore or prolong the garment change. Dress for the occasion. I hate it. Why? Why do these guys know nothing about humanity? Or whatever the term is in the Eosia. No! Jubilant Operate. Ay. So why do these guys attack us? Why? Why is this thing attacking? I don't understand. Sheesh. Alright. And, no one said you would be coming. How can I help you? You should try my clothes. Oh, of course, it would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? Surprise me. Got anything with a little more flair? I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. I did ask for flair. Some of my best work yet. Times and tastes truly had changed. It used to be so rare for anyone to request clothing with a focus on form over function. Thankfully, I had a spare concept for robes, made using a different fabric. I think it looks rather fetching. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. A guy. My, don't we look splendid? No, we do not. The result of much trial and error. Still a lot of error to go. But I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you didn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and wheel operates in your eyes. You can't see my eyes. I have a mask on. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They insisted we sample all of their concepts every return. Verily, it is an ensemble most becoming. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I was so confident our garments would meet your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that in his time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Etheris, they will most likely have need of your attire. It is clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choice may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Heidelin's love for Aetherius, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. So Reen's fucked. I suppose you're right. Living Way, might we have leave to explore Bestway burrows and attendage? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. Yeah, he's still thinking about Reen on the first. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? Yeah, the mood's getting a bit more somber. Speak with the Vegeting Loprit. Ah, my apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetherius, and I wanted to see what the fuss was all about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetherius refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. Alright. The teleporter by the entrance. Ah. Yeah, we haven't even seen Greatest Endsvale. Oh, I need to go up there. Right? Yes. These stairs don't look like they'd be good to go up. Yeah. So let's see. Speak of Growing Way. Moon Sail. Moon Sail? Splitting Way. Growing Way. You're here. You're really here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Mariashna Way. Mariashna Grandini? Hey, crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Mariashna will be using this teleport to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Okay. I hope this isn't a trap.
Ready in the teleporter.
Oh, it's voiced.
Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Where?
private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really, but the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Etheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Or quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Something's afoot. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it, though. You really would have liked it. You can now travel between the upper and lower floors of Best Way Burrow via the teleporter. Lovely. All's Vale that ends Vale. So that's going to bring me over to here. Taking care of the caretakers. Clothes maketh the man. Orphan and games. A strange new moon. Getting to know you. Over the rainbow crystal. Carrots. It's what's for dinner. True carrot crimes. Okay, so there are quests to pick up. Probably do that in my off time. I'll unlock lying and stuff. Yeah, so I think with that, I'm going to end things here. Yeah, with that little cut or two, I'm going to have to make sure I make some notes that I need to make some edits. So, yeah, I guess in this video, well, I might as well do the outro now. This has been DragonofEternity going through more Endwalker MSQ. In this video, I talked to the Loprits and found out what they plan to have for food and clothing. And I guess Urion J's got a little secret to hide once again. How many times is this? Like 3, 4? Ay. So I guess next time I'll be talking to Growing Way and going to the Greatest Endsvale area. So fun times ahead with that. So yeah, with that planned out, viewers, with my rambling hopefully now finally done, until next time,